So you want to start lashing in 2025, is that right? I have a no fluff beginner friendly kit just for you. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kiera, and if you are new here, my channel is all about lashes and lifestyle and fitness. But today I'm sharing with you what you need in your lash kit. It's kit day here at East Texas Lash Institute, and so I decided to share what I put in the kits for my students with you all. So I get it, you've been searching YouTube for the supplies that a lash artist might need, and you just don't understand exactly what you need in a lash kit to get started and get good and get going. So today I'm going to share with you everything that I put in the lash kit for my students here at East Texas Lash Institute. So a lot of these students are beginners, and so what I like to do is give them just the basic things that they need to make sure that they are successful and make sure that they get going and lay a really good foundation. These are the tools that I would hand any lash artist on day one. No unnecessary items, just the basics. Just enough to get you good and get you going. I'm going to be sharing with you each item and exactly what the item is used for. So first, starting off, if you are a beginner lash artist, I would suggest that you get a little bit of practice under your belt. So first, you're going to need a mannequin head. So this mannequin head comes with the eyelids, the extra pair of eyelids, and she comes in a bag so that she stays covered and nice and neat. So you need a mannequin head so that you can start practicing, especially since you're a beginner and you haven't really built up your model list or your clientele yet. Your mannequin is going to be your first model. Next is going to be something to store all of your items in. So when you're first starting out, you won't have like the full setup, the full lash bed and everything. So I always say start here, get a good bag that you can put everything in that you need. Student kit, you have your lipstick applicators. I like to use these to cleanse the lashes as well as to apply things like your gel remover or your primer and things like that. Next is going to be a tape. I really love this blue tape because it is like sensitive and you can cut it in half to make the strip smaller, but it sticks really well, and when it comes off so smooth. We use the blue tape to tape down the eye pads so that they're not moving around whenever we have them placed on the client's eye to protect the lower lashes. And I love this lash remover from VEyes. It is a cream remover and it's strong enough to where it doesn't run or get into the eyes. You're going to use your cream remover to remove any lashes that you've applied with the lash adhesive. Next is going to be a really good adhesive. So this adhesive is from my brand True Lash, and it is called True Bond. So I love putting this in my students' kits because I only give them what I work with. So everything you see here today is actually what I use to do my clients. So I use the True Bond lash adhesive. You're gonna get really good retention with this, and it comes in a pack, and it also comes with a orange pokey thing to open up the glue at the top. Now to take care of our glue, you want to make sure that you have some adhesive wipes. These adhesive wipes are used to clean the nozzle of the lash glue so that when you put your top back on, it doesn't get stuck, or if the glue for some reason comes out of the top, you can always make sure it's nice and clean so the next time you use it, you have a clean spout and your glue is going to continue to work. And of course, we have our lash trays. So these trays as well are from my lash line, True Lash. And my students always start with classic, right? I know volume and hybrid sets is where it's at. But when you are a beginner, mastering classic lashes in the beginning is going to be very important. It's going to help you to work on your isolation. It's also going to help you to work on pickup and placement and getting a really good connection with the natural lash. So mastering classic is a must here at East Texas Lash Institute, and I would also suggest that any beginner starts there as well. Next, we have our glue caddy. So this is used to make sure you store your adhesive correctly. So once you get your adhesive out of this package, you want to make sure that you store it in here. So in there you can see those different slots, and in those slots is where you will put your adhesive, and you'll take the top, it's sections, and you'll keep it in here so that it's in a nice dark cool place, and so your adhesive lasts longer and is not being affected by the environment and the temperatures and humidity around it. Next, of course, we have our little lash fan. Ooh, very powerful. So this fan is used to draw the fumes away from the eyes after the client is done or during the service, because sometimes clients might get a little irritation. I love to make sure that my students have enough tweezers. So this first tweezer set is going to be from M-Lash. And M-Lash is a great brand that is on Amazon. I always get these for my students because it comes with 4 different lash tweezers. You can see the 4 there. And they're all different types, okay? My favorite is going to be this 90-degree. I love to instruct my students to use that tweezer whenever we are making our volume fans. And then, of course, we have the tweezers from True Lash Studios. So you see here, there's a 90-degree tweezer, and then also you have your isolation. Now when it comes to isolation, I love a long isolation tweezer. That way I'm able to isolate, because my hands are a little bit bigger, I'm able to isolate without feeling like I'm all the way on the client's head. So these 2 tweezers are a must for me. So if I'm lashing with the 90-degree, and then I am isolating here with the long isolation tweezer. And these products can be found on my site. I'll go ahead and link it below, truelashstudios.com. You can go there and purchase the tweezers, the lashes, and the adhesive. To make sure that our environment is accurate, I love to put in a hydrometer. And what this is, it tells you the temperature in the room, and it also tells you the humidity levels that is in the area as well. I put these in my student kits. I keep saying clients. I service clients and students, but I put these in my student kits so that they know the temperature of the room that they are in. And then to cut that tape, I love to put in like a little pair of scissors here. These are like some mini kit scissors. And so we'll use these scissors to cut the tape. We never cut lashes, okay? You never cut lashes. This is for tape only. Alright, next, the most important thing, or what I like to think is important, is going to be a case to keep your lash extensions in, okay? So this is actually a photo keeper, and you can purchase these from like Michael's, Hobby Lobby, anywhere that sells like crafts and things like that. So this is a photo keeper, and I like to put my tiles. I put my tiles in here, and I get my tiles from Home Depot or Lowe's. So these tiles are only like 15 cents. And what I do is I take the lashes out of the package that they come in, and I just take a strip and I'll place it on here. So this is my lash tile. Now also on my lash tile, I like to put my glue cup. Let me open this here. And you can use those scissors to open things as well. I like to go ahead and cut that open. And this is going to be your double stick tape. Okay, so this is double stick tape, and I just ordered this one from Amazon. And I like to add a strip of the double stick tape onto the tile because I like to set my glue cup on there. Next in my kit, I love to have glue rings. So you're gonna need these glue rings, and the glue rings are simply just to put on your finger here, and then you put the glue inside so that you can lash. Now the glue cup is simply just a glue ring, except for it doesn't have this little ring here attachment. This part comes off and you can put this part on your tile. And a lot of you guys have been asking, like for my previous videos, what type of magnifiers I use. I love to use, I found these Glad Girl glasses on Amazon. And before I was using like those old like eye doctor looking magnifiers with the little glass on front. But then I found these, and these are simply just like a cute pair of readers. How cute are those? By Glad Girl. Cute pair of readers that you just put on like this, and you can look fashionable while you do your lashes. And you got your gel pads. So these are the pads here. So you're gonna need these to protect the lower lashes. You put the gel pad down, then you cross the tape, and that is going to protect the lower lashes for your clients so that it's not rising up and down. If the gel pad does move for any reason, it can irritate that lower part of the eye, causing it to get red or causing the client to get like corneal abrasions. And let me tell you, it's not fun. I've had one before. Lash shampoo. This is going to be a must whenever you are preparing to do your surface. Now, I will say, everything in this kit is exactly what I use. So notice I didn't say primer, I didn't mention a bonder, because when you are a beginner, keep it simple. Keep it simple, leave all the extra things out. It will only confuse you and distract you from what the main goal is, and that is protecting the integrity of the client's natural lash. And in order for us to do that, we have to stay focused and remember our skills first. Okay, remember the foundation. So everything in my kit is what I use because I just stick to the foundations, and it's never done me wrong, never led me astray. So when I get ready to lash, the only thing that I do is I wash my client's lashes with the lash wash, and then I rinse them, dry them, and I prepare for service. And then I go in, and the only thing I'm using is going to be this adhesive. I'm applying this right onto the lashes I just put that on the lashes, and that's what I'm using. And my retention is 10 out of 10. Recommend. It's really one of the reasons why I am booked today, because my retention is amazing and I keep it simple. I stick to the basics. I don't do primer, I don't do bonder, I don't nano mist, I don't nebulize, I don't do any of those things. All I do is dry the lashes, my clients get up, their eyes are not red, and we're done. We're done. Now, those are the things that I put into my student kits. So those are the things that I put into my student kit, and everything goes inside of that container and that caddy that I showed you guys, and I get this from Amazon as well. I'm going to create a list of things with all the links so that you guys can go on and purchase everything that you see here in this video today. Now, here at the school, we have carts for each student, and on that cart is, of course, your hand sanitizer. So if you're going to be lashing, please make sure that you're sanitizing your hands as you're moving around and shuffling and doing different things. We have a mirror, and this mirror is for the client to see their lashes afterwards. The marker, you have a permanent marker on the cart. You want to make sure you have a permanent marker. And so we use this marker to map. And when we lash map, that tells us what lengths go where. And we put that length in that area so that we don't get confused, and that we are putting the extensions in the right area of the eye to make sure that the client is getting their desired look, and that the lashes that we're doing are flattering to the client, because one size does not fit all. One lash style does not suit every client. Got it? Got it. Now, when it comes to making sure that our clients are nice and safe and that we're protecting their health, we want to make sure that we're always cleaning and sanitizing our tweezers. So here at the school, we have these sanitizing kits, and this is actually a sanitizing tray. So in this tray, you will fill it with water and barbicide. Make sure you read the manufacturer label. You'll fill it, you'll put your tray in, and then you'll set your tweezers and submerge them, okay? Now you will do this step after you have cleaned your tweezers with water and soap. Clean with water and soap, and then you disinfect with your barbicide, okay? Now, next here at the school, we have lights. So we have these lights, and I got these from Amazon, and they have the adjustment where you can turn it down or you can turn them up, okay? So a really good light is very important when it comes to lashing in general. Those are going to be the things that are going to make or break your experience as a lash artist. If you don't have good light, if you don't have the magnifiers that you need to be able to see, okay? And if you struggle to see in general, be honest with yourself, okay? Put those glasses on. Don't think, oh, I'm gonna look ugly. Like, yes, lashing can be a great, cute aesthetic, but let's be honest, baby. If you can't see, you're not gonna be able to put that extension on a natural lash, and that's just point blank, period. So, good lighting, those magnifying glasses are going to change the game for you as a lash artist. Once you've started practicing on your mannequin and you're starting to feel confident and you're ready to begin taking models, actual people, you want to make sure that you get a massage bed like this, or you can get a hydraulic table. So if you are a beginner and you're trying to keep it cost friendly, I would suggest a massage table from Amazon. They are like $100 there and sometimes less, or you can go on like Facebook Marketplace and find resale lash beds as well. I would say a stool to sit on as well, so that you are right behind that table, and then you can start taking your models. As a lash artist, it's so important to make sure that you have the tools and the supplies that you need. I have been there before. I've been lashing for 7 years, and when I was a beginner, I went through so many different supplies only because I didn't know what I needed to be successful and to be a really good lash artist, you know, just to get good and to get going. I didn't know what I needed, so I wasted tons of money. I was buying this, I was buying that, thinking that it was going to help me to speed up my time or get better or to achieve a certain look or help my clients' retention to get better. When in all honesty, I just needed these few things and someone to tell me, hey girl, this is all that you need to get you started and get going. The rest is up to you. You have to put in the practice. You have to reach out to people to see if they'll let you put lashes on them for free. You can expect for everybody to pay you when you haven't even mastered that skill yet. So you need to make sure you have the supplies that you need and just go home and practice. Continue to watch your videos. Continue to watch practice videos. Continue to research what these supplies are for. What is the best use for this supply, this product. You now have the necessary items that you need to get started on your lash journey today in 2025. Set aside the excuses. Pick up those tweezers and start lashing. From lash artist to lash artist, I know it's not easy to be a beginner, but you have to start somewhere. We have all been beginners. And because of that, I'm here today sharing with you what I know. I'm praying and hoping that it reaches you to be the best lash artist in your area. If you have any questions for me, feel free to reach out. Drop some comments down below if you have questions on these supplies or where to find them. If you have any concerns on any other topic, I'm your girl. I've been where you are. From lash artist to lash artist, I hope this video helps you tremendously. Don't forget to share this with someone who might need to see this today or might have questions about what products they need to get started on their lash journey. This is everything you need to stop watching and start practicing. Save this video or share it with a friend who is just getting started.
Would you love me better if I go? I'm not home. I wanna know, can we trust the stars above to let us know? I had to go.